Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy, what's today? Tuesday. All right, let's pull a few of these. These are by Lucky Sevens. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got anger, timing, options, and car. So I was feeling over here that somebody did something very impulsive, and it was very petty. And I feel like it caused some form of distance between you and this person, some form of cutting off of communications, or maybe an emotional distance, physical distance, I'm not sure. Either way, I do see why you needed a minute, or you needed a break, or some type of solitude, or, away from somebody. I do see that here, Pisces. Anger. You're upset. You're upset about something. And you just needed a minute. That's the feeling. The timing here is in your challenge. Like, you take all the time in the world, Pisces, to process your emotions. I don't care if people are trying to call you, if people, are wondering why you don't call them, or what you're just not showing up for something, or you're just not doing it. No, Pisces needs a minute. We all take our minutes very differently. You're processing. You're working through something. It must have been something that hurt or angered you tremendously, Pisces, but we're gonna go deeper into it. I do have this options here. Like, you're a smart cookie, and I know you're thinking about pros and cons of situations. What do I do next? How do I move forward? What are my options here? What can I do, in this situation? So that's really, really good. We also got the car here, which is like, I'm going to move forward. Like, at the end of the day, Pisces, you're going to move forward in a situation. You're going to, almost in a sense, have some type of accelerated movement forward. So a lot of times people think that if you take a minute, if you take a year off, if you don't talk to someone, or you don't do something for a year, that will push you or leave you behind. But in actuality, sometimes you make so many breakthroughs emotionally and mentally and physically that when you do come back, you're even faster and better than ever before. But let's go deeper, Pisces, and see what we talking about, Willis. Let's see. Tell me more about this anger. Strength. The moon. That is Pisces energy. There's a lot of things coming to me, so I need to ground myself. I haven't been here for a while, so stuff happens to me. I don't know why. It's a song that's popping in my head. I can turn it on. Be a good machine. I can hold the weight of worlds if that's what you need. Be your everything. I can do it. I can do it. I'll get through it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I, 'cause I'm only human. I think you guys you've done wonders. Let me put something out here and make it straight with you. You have been machine-like, Pisces. Meaning the something that has hurt you or transpired in your life, you've been able to kind of push it to the side and do the things you got to do. Maybe you have people that rely on you. Maybe you know you have a purpose in life. Maybe you have some responsibilities, or maybe you have, some desires, and you want that to be your priorities in life. So you've been doing a magnificent job of being that mechanical person that just keeps getting up. They don't stop, right? But here's the thing. I do feel that certain pains and certain things can be a little bit too much. So you do need that minute. You do need that time for regrouping, I guess, or realigning yourself and your emotions and trying to figure out what it is in a positive way, trying to figure it out in a positive, the most beneficial way for you to deal with this, I see the Strength card there, better than to go off the hinges, sometimes you do, and that's okay. That might be your process, right? The moon here there's a lot going on underneath the surface. There's a lot of details and emotions and subconscious feelings here that you need a minute to figure out. And the last thing you want is to be around someone that provokes it or makes it worse. This is how people are sometimes. People sometimes see that you're like this well-oiled machine and you just do, but they don't realize there's feelings behind that person. There's emotions, there's pain, there's anger, there's frustration, and they just, no, you look great, so I'm going to keep triggering triggering you. So I do see where you need a minute, Pisces. I'm just to kind of put things in its place to align yourself again. But let me go deeper into this timing. The World. Seven of Pentacles. A lot of time to think. There's a lot of unfinished business here. A lot of time, energy, money that has been dedicated to a situation here. So this is going to take a minute. Pisces is going to take some time to figure out. Again, this is all, there is, like I felt at a certain moment, some people think that if you take a break or if you take a moment, you're going to slack, you're going to fall behind, you're not. No, sometimes that's that thing that you need that helps accelerate and push you even further, Pisces, to making better options for yourself than ones that if you don't deal with the hurt or deal with the pain that you would make, and it will mess up your whole thing. Taking a mental health, emotional health, a physical health break is not a bad thing. Let me get one more. The Empress. So funny because it was coming to my mind and then these cards came out. I was watching The Empress on Netflix and she went through some serious pain. She lost a child. And I don't think there's anything worse in life than that. So she had a job. She was the Empress. She had an empire to rule and people and, she had a lot of people to look out for. But when that happened to her, she ran into the woods. And she became like a woods person. She just slept there. And sometimes she'd pop out of the woods and go see her mom. And she was a disheveled mess. And, then she'd run back to the woods. and sleep in the woods and have all these visions and dreams. And it was funny because I remember the part where the mom was like, who sleeps in the woods? You know, like, what is happening to you? And it's like, that was her way of processing what the pain that she no longer could just be a machine for. The king's mother was really good at that. Like, she had a lot of losses in life, and, you know, things in life happened to her, but she never really showed emotion. She saw that as a sign of weakness. But the Empress, you know, having the heart that she had and the pain that she was going through, it's like, it was not a form of weakness. If anything, her heart was her. It was her, you know, and it's a gift and a curse, yes, but it was a gift because that was the thing that made her feel empathy for other people and what was going on in the kingdom and other countries that they were dealing with. So anyway, the point is, she had to come back eventually to being responsible. She had a, what's that word? When you have a purpose, when you have a job that you have to complete and do. And so she did have to come back to it. And you know, she knew it, but she had to take the time that she took. I forget how long she was out there for. I'm not saying you guys are running into the woods, you know, but there's a cruise ship here too. You may be taking a vacation, or you may do what I do and I just stay in my bed. So there is no right way. It is a you way on how to process certain pains that get a little bit too heavy at times, and you just can't be a robot and mechanically keep going. You're a human being, Pisces. Remember that. It's not a weakness. If anything, processing these emotions will help to accelerate your future. But let's go a little bit deeper. Tell me more about these options. This is where I'm feeling like, what can I do next? What are my next steps? What should I do? Knight of Pentacles, very slow, but there is progress that's being made. Oof, the devil. All right, Pisces, you ready for this one? So I'm going to keep her as the analogy because that came out so clear. So we're going to do that. So with her, you know, like I said, she was in the woods. She had dreams, visions, and things that came to her, messages. She went through the time and she did a couple things. She actually stepped out of the woods to go see her father because his, not a charlatan, like, I don't know what you call those people that kind of just run away from their responsibilities, and they he was hanging at a bar. You could tell, like, you know, people are very drunk and having fun, you know, and all these stuff like that, right? So she went running to him to just see him because she hasn't seen him yet. She was going home and just seeing her mom, and she's like, Mom, where is he? And then she's like, he's out there somewhere. So she went to go see him, and, you know, he was irresponsible. He was drinking every day. He was just living a good old time, good old life, you know, while the mom held everything down. So she just was telling him how she was weak. She was tired. She was all these things at this moment. He's like, stay here. You could just stay here and be with me. And he's drunk already. And he's like, yeah, my daughter's going to stay here with me. Yay. And something scared the crap out of her, Pisces, when she heard that. And she actually saw everyone in that room. She's like, I don't belong here. I don't want this for my future. I can't stay here. She also, in one of her dreams and her vision, had her daughter talk to her. And she asked her mom, like, where's the Empress? She asked her, where's my stone? And the mom says, your father has it. And that kind of spoke to her and made her feel she needs to go back. She needed to go back. She needed a minute to process the anger, the frustration, and all that. But just like her, Pisces, I know when you process everything, you're going to make the best choice for yourself, because you're going to know that you deserve better than to just stay in a place where it looks gloomy. It may look like a good time. It always looks like a good time, you know, like, fun. but it's something that can keep you trapped in a certain environment for the rest of your life. And I know you're better than that, and you know you're better than that. So take all the time. Your time is gonna be your time, Pisces. But I have a strong feeling that you will recognize when you are making or producing work for something that you don't want to be in or stay in forever. So see how she took that message with her daughter with the stone and the father, and she got up and she went back. She went back, the car. She had like one of those carriages though, but she did go back. All right, tell me more about this car. Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy. It just keeps talking to me. So as she was coming back to her responsibilities, he was going to her. He was going through his own stuff, and he met her back. They had like a middle point. So they met each other in the middle. Sometimes even other people need a minute, Pisces, to process their own stuff in order for them to realize, wait a minute, like this is the greatest love of my life, or this is the person that no matter what difficulties or angers we're going through, I need to pick up the slack, and I need to go halfway. But it happens when it happens. It could take a year, it could take years. And I'm not telling you to sit down and wait for anyone. I'm telling you from this reading is process it. You are not a machine. You are a human being, and you have feelings, and things hurt, and some things are just that bad. So you deserve a time. You deserve a minute. What is the advice here? It's what you do, Pisces. Wow. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Hold on, this is still talking to me. Sometimes people need that minute, that observation, to make certain observations about themselves in order to grow the confidence and let go of the ego in order to meet a person halfway or to go to that person. All right, we got 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. So in that song, it says, I can hold the weight of worlds if that's what you need. Be your everything. The weight of worlds. All right. You can do it, Pisces. There is no job that you cannot do. I don't even care if this is for, my future moms and future dads. It's like, we also need a minute. We also need a minute. If this is about school, and sometimes things can get a little bit too much, we need a minute. What's that saying? Sometimes the setback is the set up. So, so always go by yourself and your feelings. If you're feeling a little like, I can't do this right now, I can't deal with this person, I can't deal with this situation, listen to it and figure out how to work through it, because you can do it. The advice here, Pisces, is you will go back to it, and you will be stronger, and you will be in a place where you can handle multiple things, but at a point when you can't, there's no shame in saying it and taking a minute. Who cares? This is your life journey. It is not like everyone else's. And the second that you understand that your life is so different than the people next to you, you'll be in that, what's that word like I'm looking for? You're going to be in that right place, that sweet spot in life. Because sometimes we go too fast. And the sweet spot's over here. Sometimes we need to move away from the sweet spot. But if you deal with how you're feeling and your pains and your hurts, you will find that sweet spot. And you're going to be even stronger than ever on what you can take and endure through and move forward from, against all odds, Pisces. All right, let's do career and money. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. A lot of emotions going on there, Pisces. 10 of Pentacles. The struggle is real. Everybody wants the happy family. Everybody wants, security and stability. But sometimes there is a need for seeing things for what they are. This is seeing things in rose-colored glasses. Make sure that whatever you see positive going on in your job is realistic. Now, I'm not saying that you don't deserve things, you don't work for things. What I'm saying is, what if people are blowing smoke up your butt? What if that's not the environment you want to be in? Kind of like with that devil energy, right? Yes, pull the positives out of it while you can. But rethink and reshape where your legacy and your riches are coming from and how you want to do it. All right, let's close this off with the Oshos. All right, I did look at the bottom. I'm going to try not to because I need a minute sometimes to just process. I need a minute to process. Spirit, tell me more. Wow. The Master and projections and consciousness. We also got trust here at the bottom. Somebody's kind of slow. It's definitely not you. Contrary to what people believe, because I can feel the little circles of people that around you that think that you are not this wise Buddha and this wise old soul that you are. Being a Pisces automatically makes you that. Yes, sometimes you're young and you don't realize the depth of knowledge that you have within you. Yes, that is true. Sometimes it takes a couple falls in life, a couple of wrong decisions in order for you to see who you really are. But there is a feeling of people that underestimate you. And you're doing something very amazing here. You're showing or teaching people about projections. This person didn't know why they were saying the things that they were saying to you, or like those knives in my heart, all these things. They didn't know why. But you're slowly, in your own way, making a person realize that this was their own feelings and insecurities. I don't know how you're doing it, but I do feel it. You're making this person think and see that whatever they were saying to you was really some type of emotion or feeling. I feel like you're teaching them about projections, or you told them that word or something along those lines, but I am feeling that. I do have consciousness here in the reversal, and that's what's making me feel like this person was very unaware. They truly believed that the things they were saying to you was based off of how they felt you were or what was going on with you. But when they looked at themselves in the mirror and repeated what they had said to you, they realized, or they're going to, it's still unconscious. This is still a work in progress. This is what's telling me, trust the process, Pisces. But they will. At a certain point, they're going to realize, my goodness, I said that because I was afraid that I was that. And I was. Sometimes the person that says less and allows things to kind of transpire on their own timing, as opposed to pushing a situation, is very smart. And that is you, my love. You are extremely smart. You're letting somebody figure it out. You are trusting this process. It may be taking a while, but you are waking a person's subconscious up on how they really feel about you and why they behave the way they did. I heard jealousy, Pisces. I heard jealousy. So just trust the process. Let me see one more. The Miser. You're not going to be alone. A lot of you people think that you're going to be alone. It'll just be me and my riches, me and my wealth. No, I don't see that for you, Pisces. I don't. I see you with someone. I've been seeing it. Someone that is going to meet you halfway. When you're done with your thing and when they're done with their thing, somehow you guys come together. And you realize like you're better together and you're stronger together. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.